Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kyra, and here on this channel we're all about real makeup for real life and real people. So today's video, as you would have seen by the title, is all about creating my summer 2021 palette of custom eyeshadows. I used to do this monthly, but never felt like I really got a chance to do the palette justice in just 1 month, combined with other eyeshadow palettes that I might be shopping my stash for or panning or etc. So I've decided to create a palette of single eyeshadows seasonally, and this is the first one. This is the summer 2021 custom palette creation video. But before we get into creating the palette, if you are new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing today before you leave, if you like what you see, of course. And then you'll be able to find the rest of my videos more easily on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday when I upload. And with all of that said, let's get into the palette. I have all of my magnetic palettes here. I'm going to lay things out. Hopefully we can see everything. This is the palette that I'm going to be putting the eyeshadows in. These are the two shades that are currently in my 21 pans in 2021. We have Vanilla Freeze from Beauty Junkees and Tiki Shed from Beauty Junkees. I would like to include those in my 12 pan palette. So I'm gonna put this off to the side and show you what we're working with. Oh, we barely got them in there. Wow, this is a lot of shadows. Okay, I think maybe it would be a good idea for me to start with a couple of the shimmers that I know I want to include in this palette, or decide which ones I want to include, because then I think we'll be able to pick out mattes based on that. Although there are a few mattes I think I would like to include. This is Sydney Grace Honeydew. Such a beautiful, like almost seafoamy green, but a little bit darker. I have a shade up here called Seafoam that is like a lighter seafoam green, but I think this might be nice. I'm gonna stick it in the palette for now. The other shade I feel like is definitely summery would be something from up here. And I really kind of want to include this shade, which is called Boy Crazy from Sydney Grace. Get a load of this one. It's so pretty. So I do think I will include that. I also feel like I want to include an aqua shade, but I don't know if I want this one or this one. Let's see. That one is like outrageous. I don't necessarily want to go with a wholly blue-green palette, but that shimmer shade from Sydney Grace, holy moly, it is called Megalodon. So let's go ahead and set that to the side as well. And I think I will go ahead and pull out, this is Mint Green from Sydney Grace that I also swatched, and put that in there. Another shade I really feel like I want to include is this one. This is Apricot from Sydney Grace. It's just such a beautiful sort of orangey shade, but it also has like a gold flip to it, and it's one of my favorite Sydney Grace shades so far, but it's also just a beautiful option I think for a summer palette. And I definitely want warmth, you know, as well. So this is kind of what we're looking like so far. And then another thing I think I will want is a bronze shade. And I just absolutely, this one is Bronze to Perfection from Sydney Grace. Just look at that shine. And look how beautiful those two shades are together. Just outrageous. I'm so glad that my colors and all of that are showing today. So I'm going to stick that in there. I do love this coral shade. What is it? Golden Peach. I don't know that I want it in the palette, but I do want to swatch it for you. It's really pretty. I think it would go nicely with the Apricot shade, but I don't know if I want to include that one. What else can we do? I feel like I want to include like a green. A lot of this palette right here are my Mountain Trail bundle from Sydney Grace. And so some of them you can get singly, some of them you can't. I'm curious, I want to just swatch these two shades here. Ooh, very pretty. So there's those. There's also this shade up here, which I believe is called Tempest from Sydney Grace. That's really pretty and would add a nice pop in the palette. Also might be pretty with that blue. Yeah, let's add Tempest for now. So this is what we're looking like so far. I'm starting to feel like maybe I don't want this matte shade, but let's keep going and then we'll make that decision. I do feel like I want to take this shade out, however, at least for now. I like it, but I think this is more of what I'm looking for, and I like the way that these three could go together in a variety of ways. So there's that. So we've added a green. I know I have a couple of duochromes that might be cool. Not that one. Who are you? There's this shade, which is Dive. Isn't that pretty? I don't know though if it really goes with the vibes of what I'm looking for. I also feel like I could use a yellow or a really beautiful gold. That might be the perfect thing. This is Mermaid by Sydney Grace. One of my newer acquisitions. Bonk. Kind of a beautiful yellowy shade. And then we also have the shade Major, which is a beautiful lighter yellow gold. So let's stick Major in there for now. So this is how we're looking so far. I do feel like I need some pops of color within the mattes maybe, or something, some warmth. I do feel like something's missing in here. So, as always, I'm so tempted to put in Dash of Curry, one of my absolute favorite mattes from Beauty Junkees. Ugh, that's so tempting. It's so warm and yummy, and I just love it. So, I'm gonna sneak that one in there, I think. That'll be beautiful. Ugh. Red Chameleon. Have you ever? I feel like I need that in the palette. Look at that. That would be really pretty. Okay. We'll pull that in. I kind of wanted to include a duochrome. So this is how we are looking so far. I hope you guys don't think it's too boring. I'm not trying to be. This is also a really pretty shade here. We only have one slot left unless we ditch the sea green shade. This is Poolside. That's pretty. Okay, let's put that in. All right, so this is what we're looking like so far. I can't decide whether to swap this one out for a warm neutral or not. I suppose I could take this pan out and just put it somewhere singly. Maybe we'll do that. We'll put that white one, cream colored, to the side in effort to decide what warm neutral shade we would like to add. There is this one, which is Dirt Road. There is this one, which I believe is Peanut Butter. There's this one, which I think is, oh no, that's Peanut Butter, okay. This one is Toffee, my bad. So Toffee, Dirt Road, and Peanut Butter. I think we'll skip Peanut Butter because it's a little too close to Dash of Curry for me to want to include it in this palette. So Toffee or Dirt Road. So these are the two in question. Let's see. Which one do I want to include? I think I want to go with Toffee. I still can't decide whether to include that one or not. I think I'm going to pull it out for now. I really want something like maybe orangey. Let's see here. I think maybe we could do this one from Beauty Junkees. That might be fun. This is Penny Lover from Beauty Junkees. Ooh, yeah. Yep, that is what I was looking for. All right, let me show it to you. This is it, I think. I really like these choices. I can see a lot of different looks with these shades, and I'm excited about that. So let me get rid of the rest of the shadows, put them away, and we will swatch this puppy out. All right, so these are the colors that I am feeling for summer. I am going to swatch them out for you. I'm going to kind of swatch them in columns, which is kind of how I personally organized them. So we have Boy Crazy from Sydney Grace, Tempest from Sydney Grace, and Mint Green from Sydney Grace. Beautiful. Next, we have Apricot from Sydney Grace, Bronze to Perfection from Sydney Grace, and Major from Sydney Grace. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Poolside from Sydney Grace, Penny Lover from Beauty Junkees, and Red Chameleon from Sydney Grace. I feel like I want an extra swipe there. That's what we've got so far. Whew, I'm loving it. One more row to go. Lastly, we have Toffee from Sydney Grace, Tiki Shed from Beauty Junkees, and Dash of Curry from Beauty Junkees. So this is the whole palette swatched out on my arm. What do you think? I love how this came out, actually. I think the Boy Crazy Blue in the swatches looks a little bit, I don't know, out of place maybe, but I do see it pairing beautifully with a lot of these shades. So let's go back to our regular setup and wrap this puppy up. So here we are at the end, and we have created a beautiful palette. If you feel creative, let me know. What would you name this palette if you were going to name it? Also, let me know what you guys want to see with this custom palette. How many looks, any special videos you'd like to request. I am always open to suggestions and requests, so please leave those down in the comments below. I'm really happy with this. Like I said, I feel a little bit like this bright blue kind of stands out, kind of like this bright green, but I like that. I want some brightness in the palette, but I also really love bronzy, coppery, warm neutrals as well during the summer. So I'm very happy with this palette. I hope you are too. Again, leave requests down in the comments on what kind of content you'd like to see with this palette. Thank you so much for watching today. I always appreciate each and every single one of you. If you did not watch my previous video, my AC is out. I'm hot. I'm a little bit shiny. And you know, it is what it is. So I hope you all are staying cool, and I hope all of your makeup days are absolutely beautiful makeup days, and I will see you in my next video next week.